All right, so you know how Shazam helps you like figure out what song is playing? You know? Well, they've kind of used all their data from all that to predict like the hottest music stars, but for like 2025
Oh, wow.
with their like fast forward 2025 list.
Okay.
It's like a sneak peek into the future of music.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
So it's not magic or anything though, right?
No, it's not magic.
It's basically...
It's this really potent mix of like Shazam's huge database, right?
Yeah.
With some super smart algorithms. And then also the expertise of Apple Music's like global team.
So it's not just random guesses.
No.
This is serious data crunching.
Yeah, serious data crunching. And for you, the listener, this means you get to discover your new favorite artists like way before they hit the big time.
Exactly. And also, we get to explore some fascinating trends
that
are shaping the music of tomorrow.
Okay.
This year's list is really amazing.
Yeah.
It's a real testament to like the global nature of music.
Okay.
You're talking 24 genres.
Wow.
From over 25 countries.
Okay.
Forget borders.
Yeah.
This is like a world tour of sound.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Where do we even begin with like 24 genres?
Well, a good place to start is with a few standouts.
Okay.
Amapiano, for example.
Okay.
It's a South African genre.
Yeah.
That's been kind of bubbling up for a while now, and it's really starting to make waves internationally.
Yeah. I've heard bits and pieces, but I'd love to know more.
Yeah.
What's the deal with Amapiano?
So imagine like jazzy piano melodies layered over deep house beats.
Oh, okay.
It's got this warm, soulful vibe that's both uplifting and hypnotic. I think it resonates with the global audience because it blends like those familiar elements of jazz and house.
Yeah.
But then with this distinctly South African flavor.
Okay, so it's fresh and it's danceable.
Yes.
And it's got energy.
Yes, it's got this raw energy that's really captivating.
I'm sold.
Good.
What else is catching your ear on this global music journey? Well, you can't talk about global music trends without mentioning Afrobeats.
Oh, yeah.
It's already exploded worldwide.
It really has.
Blending West African musical traditions with elements of pop R&B and dance hall.
Okay.
It's a genre that just makes you want to move.
I have to admit, I'm a bit of an Afrobeats newbie.
Okay.
What should I be listening for?
One of the things that makes Afrobeats so special is like its rhythmic complexity. You've got the polyrhythms where multiple rhythms play together, create this incredibly intricate and infectious groove.
Okay.
And then you have the melodies, which are often very catchy and singable.
Yeah.
Even if you don't understand the lyrics.
So it's musically rich.
Yeah.
And super catchy.
Yeah.
No wonder it's taking over the world.
Right.
Okay, so is there anything a little edgier on this list?
Oh, absolutely.
Because I do love my dose of something a little less mainstream.
Okay. Let's talk about UK drill.
Okay.
Born in the streets of London.
Okay.
It's a subgenre of hip-hop that's taken the world by storm with its dark, gritty sound and raw, often unflinching lyrics.
Oh, okay.
Think heavy 808 bass.
Okay.
Sinister melodies and lyrics that reflect like the realities of life in certain urban environments.
Interesting. It sounds pretty intense. Why do you think UK drill has resonated so widely?
I think it's partly because of its authenticity and rawness.
Okay.
It's a genre that doesn't shy away from difficult topics.
Yeah.
And I think that resonates with listeners, especially younger generations who are looking for music that reflects like their own experiences and anxieties.
It's like a musical window into a different world.
Exactly.
Yeah, it can be eye-opening for sure.
Absolutely. And it's not just about the content.
Okay.
UK drill has also been incredibly influential musically.
Oh, wow.
Its sound has spread far beyond the UK, inspiring artists in countries all over the world.
Wow.
You can hear its influence in hip-hop scenes from like France to Australia to the US.
Okay, I'm definitely adding UK drill to my playlist. It's amazing how these genres are crossing borders and influencing each other.
Yeah.
It really highlights how interconnected the music world is.
It's a beautiful thing, isn't it?
It is.
And speaking of global influences, we can't forget about the evolution of Latin music.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
It's a genre that's always been dynamic. But it's really pushing boundaries lately, incorporating elements of pop, electronic music, and even hints of Afrobeats.
I'm all for pushing boundaries.
Yes.
What are some of the key elements of this new wave of Latin music?
It's all about like experimentation and fusion.
Okay.
You'll hear traditional Latin rhythms and instruments mixed with modern electronic production,
Okay.
soaring pop vocals, and even rap verses.
Wow.
Artists are drawing inspiration from a wide range of sources, and that's creating some truly unique and exciting sounds.
So it's like Latin music is absorbing the best of global music and making it its own.
Precisely. And that's what makes it so exciting. It's not just about preserving tradition. It's about pushing the genre forward and creating something new and innovative.
All right, we've explored this amazing tapestry of genres.
Yes.
But I'm dying to know, who are some of the artists that Shazam is betting on to become the next superstars?
Well, one duo that caught my eye is Prophecy.
Okay.
They're from Spain.
Okay.
They've already made quite a splash in the dance music scene.
Wow.
They even collaborated with giants like David Guetta and Tiesto.
Oh, wow.
Their sound is like a shot of adrenaline straight to the dance floor.
Okay.
Their tracks are masterclasses in building tension and release with euphoric melodies that just soar over relentless beats.
Wow.
Think of the euphoric rush of like Avicii combined with the driving energy of early Daft Punk.
I'm picturing myself on a dance floor somewhere, lost in the music.
Totally.
It sounds incredible.
Yeah.
So they're already collaborating with some big names. It says a lot about their talent and potential. Speaking of potential, are there any rising stars on this list who are maybe a little less known?
Sure.
But are making waves in their own right?
Absolutely. There's this incredibly talented young artist named Q2.
Okay.
He's from Seville, Spain.
Okay.
He's bringing something fresh and genuine to Latin music.
Oh, wow.
What's intriguing about Q2 is his ability to connect with audiences on an emotional level. His lyrics often delve into relatable themes of love loss and personal growth, delivered with a sincerity that resonates deeply with listeners.
Okay.
And it's not just about emotional depth. His music also has this vibrancy and energy that just pulls you in.
He sounds like the kind of artist who could really make a mark.
Yes.
It's exciting to think about what he might achieve in the coming years.
Absolutely.
What about someone who embodies this global fusion we've been talking about?
Yeah.
Is there an artist on the list who really exemplifies that?
You should definitely check out Suzette.
Okay.
She was born in Santo Tomé and Príncipe, but is now based in Spain. Okay.
And her music is this amazing blend of Afro-pop rhythms, Latin influences, and European electronic production.
Wow.
Her hit Cambalewa remix is a fantastic example of how global sounds are fusing with pop sensibilities.
She sounds like a sonic globetrotter.
Yes.
I love how her music reflects the interconnectedness of the world.
Yeah.
It really highlights the power of music to transcend borders.
It's a beautiful testament to the way music can bridge cultures and bring people together.
Okay, so we've talked about some amazing artists.
Yeah.
But I know Shazam isn't just throwing darts at a board here.
No.
They've got the data to back up these predictions.
Exactly.
What are some of the stats that jumped out at you?
Well, one thing that really struck me is that 2/3 of the artists on this list have already cracked Apple Music's top 100 daily chart.
Wow.
In a whopping 150 countries.
Wow, that's impressive.
Right.
It's not just a flash in the pan either.
No.
They're building a real following. Exactly. Yeah. And on average, the artists on the list have experienced a 34% increase in Shazam song matches,
right,
a 146% jump in Apple Music streams.
Wow.
And a mind-blowing 269% rise in radio plays.
Wow.
This clearly demonstrates that their music is breaking through beyond digital platforms and reaching a wider audience through traditional media channels.
Right.
It's a testament to their crossover appeal.
And Prophecy's rise is a perfect example of Shazam's ability to identify artists with real star potential. Remember, they were featured on last year's Fast Forward list.
Yes.
And have already made it onto the top dance songs chart in over 50 countries.
Yeah.
Some serious validation.
Yeah, it really speaks to their track record.
It does.
Did you know that since its inception, Shazam has recognized over 100 billion songs?
100 billion?
Yeah.
It's like the entire world humming a tune and Shazam figuring out what it is.
I know. It's a staggering amount of data.
It's a lot of data.
It speaks to the enduring power of music discovery and how technology has revolutionized the way we connect with new artists and sounds.
So from what we've covered so far, is there a genre or an artist that's really piqued your interest? Maybe something you hadn't heard of before or didn't expect to see on this list?
You know, I have to admit I was pleasantly surprised by the prominence of Amapiano on this list.
Okay.
It's a genre I've been aware of for a while, but to see it gaining such global traction is really exciting. It speaks to the growing appetite for music that's both fresh and rooted in a rich cultural heritage.
I'm with you on that. I'm definitely feeling inspired to dive deeper into the world of Amapiano.
Yes.
And that's the beauty of this list, isn't it?
It is.
It's like a musical treasure map leading us to new sounds and artists we might never have discovered otherwise.
It's like having a front row seat to the future of music.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty amazing place to be.
It really is. And speaking of amazing places to be, let's shift gears a little bit and talk about what this all means for you, the listener.
Okay.
So we've explored like the global scope, all these exciting genres, the impressive stats.
Yeah.
But how can you actually tap in to this musical goldmine?
Well, think of this list as like your VIP pass to a global music festival, but without the crowds and the heat and the like overpriced snacks.
I love that.
Yeah.
It's like a musical treasure hunt, and we've got the map.
Yes.
So where do we start digging?
I think the best place to start is with curiosity.
Okay.
Like dive into those genres we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Explore the artists on Shazam's list. Maybe you start with Amapiano's like infectious groove.
Okay.
Then move on to the raw energy of UK drill.
Yeah.
And then like let yourself be swept away by the vibrant fusion of Latin music.
I'm already feeling overwhelmed with possibilities.
Good.
In a good way.
That's good.
But it's more than just discovering new artists, right?
Yeah.
It's about understanding like the cultural context, the stories behind the music.
You're absolutely right. Music is a reflection of the world we live in.
Yeah.
The joys, the struggles, the dreams. And by listening to music from different cultures, we gain a deeper understanding of like those cultures, those perspectives.
It's like learning a new language, but through sound.
I love that analogy.
Yeah.
Music is a universal language that transcends borders and connects us on like a deeper level.
Yeah.
It's a way to experience the world through someone else's eyes, or in this case, ears.
This whole deep dive is making me realize how much I've been missing out on.
Oh, really?
I tend to stick to like my tried and true playlists.
Yeah.
But this list has opened my eyes to a whole universe of sounds I need to explore.
And that's the magic of music discovery.
Yeah.
It's about pushing beyond your comfort zone, expanding your horizons,
Yeah.
and letting yourself be surprised by what you find.
It's like a reminder that there's always something new to learn.
Yeah.
Something that will challenge our perspective
Right.
and make us think differently about the world. Speaking of challenges,
Yeah.
is there anything about this fast-forward list that surprised you? That maybe made you rethink your own assumptions about music?
You know, I think one of the most striking things about this list is its diversity.
Okay.
Not just in terms of genres and countries, but also in terms of the artists themselves.
Okay.
We're seeing more female artists, more LGBTQ plus artists, more artists from like marginalized communities breaking through.
Yeah.
And that's incredibly powerful.
Like music is becoming more inclusive,
Yeah.
more representative of the world we live in. So that's something to celebrate.
Absolutely. It's a sign that the music industry is evolving, becoming more open to different voices and perspectives. And that's a good thing for everyone.
It's a reminder that music has the power to break down barriers and foster empathy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about the global reach, the diversity, the cultural significance. But at the end of the day, it all comes back to the music itself.
Yeah.
Who from this list do you think has that special something, that star quality that will propel them to global stardom?
Ooh, that's a tough question.
Yeah.
There's so much talent here.
Yeah.
It's hard to choose just one.
Okay.
But I have to say, I'm really intrigued by Q2.
Okay.
He's got this raw talent, this authenticity that just shines through in his music.
Yeah.
His ability to connect with audiences on an emotional level is truly remarkable.
He's definitely high on my list, too.
Yeah.
His music has this energy,
Yes.
this vibrancy that's infectious. I can see him becoming a global phenomenon.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think this whole list is a gold mine of talent.
I couldn't agree more. It's a testament to the incredible creativity that's happening in music right now.
And it's a reminder that the future of music is bright, full of possibility.
Absolutely.
So what's the key takeaway for all of us music lovers out there? What should we be doing to stay ahead of the curve, to be a part of this exciting musical evolution?
Keep your ears open and be curious.
I love that advice. It's so simple, yet so profound.
Yeah.
Just keep your ears open and be curious.
Yeah.
It's like a mantra for music lovers.
Exactly. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
You might be surprised by what you discover. Who knows? You might stumble upon the next big thing before anyone else.
Wouldn't that be amazing to be able to say, I knew them, when it's like having a secret window into the future of music?
It's that feeling of discovery, that sense of excitement that comes with finding something new and sharing it with the world. And that's something that Shazam has really tapped into with this fast-forward list.
They've given us this incredible tool to explore the sounds of tomorrow, to connect with artists from all corners of the globe. It's like a passport to a world of musical possibilities.
And the best part is this is just the beginning. This list is a snapshot of what's happening right now, but music is constantly evolving. There are countless other artists and musical trends bubbling beneath the surface, ready to break through in the years to come.
That's what makes it so exciting. It's like music is this living, breathing entity constantly growing and changing, and we get to be a part of that journey.
We're not just passive listeners. We're active participants in the evolution of music. Every time we listen to a new song, share an artist with a friend, or go to a concert, we're contributing to the vibrant tapestry of the music world.
It's a beautiful thought, isn't it? That we all have the power to shape the soundscape of tomorrow.
Absolutely. And that's something to keep in mind as we move forward. Don't just consume music, create it, share it, celebrate it.
This deep dive has been such an eye-opening experience. We've explored the future of music, discovered incredible artists, and uncovered some fascinating trends. But I think the most important takeaway for me is this sense of optimism. This feeling that the future of music is bright and full of possibility.
I couldn't agree more, and I think that's a powerful message to leave our listeners with. Keep exploring, keep listening, keep sharing the music that moves you. The world of music is vast and ever-changing, and there's always something new to discover.
Beautifully said so, dear listeners. As we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with one final thought. Go out there and be musical explorers. Dive into those genres you've never heard of. Check out the artists on Shazam's list. Support your local music scene. Embrace the joy of discovery. And who knows, you might just stumble upon the next big thing.
And remember, the most important thing is to keep listening, keep exploring, and keep sharing the music that moves you, because that's how we keep the magic of music alive.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Until next time, happy listening.